준아 반갑습니다. 오늘 할 게임은 더 쉐이프쉬프팅 디텍티브입니다. 추리 게임이죠. 플레이 보도록 하겠습니다. 새 게임. 와, 추리 게임. 와, 진짜 어렵겠다. 내가 할 추리 게임은 한 번도 없지만.
You're listening to August. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
It's 5 o'clock and I'm Alice Monroe with your August update. August police are appealing for information following the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw's body was discovered last night. Chief DuPont is calling the crime a violent and despicable act. Anyone with information about the murder is urged to get in touch via the department's confidential tip hotline. It's horrible, Poe.
Indeed it is.
솔직히 말하자면 뭐야?
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
예? 누구시죠? 당신 누구세요?
Exactly. Rewind.
에? 설마 다시 시작하는 거야? 와, 뭔데? 참고로 하자면 저는 명탐정 코난을 보면서 약간 추리랑 이런 걸 하기 때문에 쉽게 범인을 찾을 것 같은데.
You're
한번
listening to
해보도록 하겠습니다.
Radio August. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
It's 5 o'clock and I'm Alice Monroe with your August update.
제 추리력은 어렸을 때 보던 명탐정 코난을 보면서 저 많이 습득하기 때문에 그냥 뭐 이번 사건은 그냥 뭐 쉽게 하도록 하겠습니다.
Anyone with information about the murder is urged to get in touch via the department's confidential tip hotline. It's horrible, Poe.
Indeed it is.
오, 아까 본 건데 깜짝 놀랐네.
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
응? 일단 질문을 무시하겠습니다.
You know why you're here, don't you?
아니요.
The dead girl. And this. What exactly were you thinking?
어?
You have one job. Don't get caught. Do you think you can do that this time?
오케이, 가능하지. 네.
It's a rhetorical question. You're going to a town called August. Find Chief DuPont. He's gonna think you're someone else.
오케이. 단장을 찾아라.
This person.
어?
This is who you are now. Understood?
오케이.
Splendid.
나
If someone so much as sniffs that you're different, you'll be deprecated.
어?
Deprecated.
아, 부담감을 주네.
We expect you to use your ability. Just don't get caught.
Oh my
and
God.
never, ever change into a child.
In brighter news,
변신할 수 있구나.
August resident Mia French is celebrating the return of her missing pooch, Barley. The 8-month-old Basset Hound puppy was found outside Daryl's Chicken and Ribs.
And that's 5 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
I'm Violet. Welcome to the guest house. There are some rules. In particular, no shoes in the guest house.
오, 좋은데?
The carpets are priceless.
아?
Now, how long are you staying for?
모르겠습니다.
That's fine. It's yours for as long as you want it. There's not been many visitors of late. Perhaps the murder will bring some tourists in.
방문자요?
It's just you and some tarot readers at the moment. It's
전쟁이들?
deathly quiet.
타로자? 살인자가요?
Yes, the murder. You haven't spoken to the chief yet, have you?
반장님?
Chief Dupont. He's the one who booked the room for you. You look lost. You should probably go and speak to the chief. Your room is just down the hall, last on the left. It has its own back door. The chief said that's the way you'd like it.
Just finishing.
깜짝이야. 미애를.
You don't believe?
안 믿을 것
That
같아요.
sounded serious. You must have a serious job to do. Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
Hi.
Pleased to
저는
meet you,
쌤이에요.
Sam. If you'd like a reading.
물론이죠.
So, what's your question, Sam?
제가 해낼 수 있을까요?
The Fool.
에?
I'm going to see a lot more of you, aren't I, Sam? Enjoy the journey. But remember, not everything is winnable. I'm in room 1 and that's down the hall. Rain's in 2, Lexi's in 3. And which room are you in, Sam?
말 되지 않나?
Good. We're neighbors. Just knock if you need me.
일단 오케이.
My immediate reaction was to get up and run down to the garage.
그런 거 맞아. 오, 내 방이구나. 괜찮은데? 뭐야? 한 바퀴 도는데. 뭐야? 아, 소파에 앉아 있구나. 변신을.
I pulled myself to my feet and headed towards the door, ready to show the officers my car and prove that it wasn't real.
반장님.
Good, you got my message. Chief Inspector DuPont. Wasn't sure you'd come, but I suppose you're between jobs?
저는
Well, we
쌤입니다.
both know that's not true. But I like it. Sam. That's your cover now. So,
Okay.
the job. Dorota Shaw.
오,
21, accomplished cellist, redhead.
첼리스트구나.
Strangled. I know who did it.
찔려
I need
죽었대.
proof. It's the tarot readers. Because they predicted it.
아,
The older one,
예언을 했어?
Bronwyn, she came into my office last night talking all crazy and saying Dorota was in trouble. I did my best not to lock her up. It all sounded crazy to
말이
me.
되는데?
Tarot, the spirit world, cards that move, trans-dimensional thingamajigs.
Oh my god.
To be honest, I thought she'd been smoking something.
네?
And that's why I didn't take it seriously.
근데 왜 감옥 있지 않죠?
Because things, I don't have enough on her. That's where you come in. The free guest house stay isn't free. I need you to work the case and report back to me.
확실한 증거
Find
없구나.
out things from the inside. Can you do it?
해보죠.
Okay. I'll be telling everyone that you've been hired by the Shaws because obviously local law enforcement is either too incompetent or too overworked to solve anything. That gives you a license to talk to people, but only notionally. Don't actually touch people or annoy them.
저 확실하게
You don't
하죠.
have any real authority, understand? But you help me out, I'll help you. Do I have to spell it out? I'll make your problem go away, or at least sink it to the bottom of a pile of paperwork.
문제?
Your old town? The problem?
어?
Come and find me when you're settled.
나
It's
뭐
a
있나
second
봐.
chance Sunday for you, Sam. Don't blow it.
뭔데? 도로타가 누구야? 바이올렛 데 살려주죠?
Born here, runs the local guest house. Lovely lady. Where are you going with this, Sam? What's she told you? She
아무것도.
told you she's taking pills, didn't she? Let me handle Violet. She didn't kill anyone. Not much. Perhaps you should do some investigating?
오케이.
What do you want to know? She was a cellist, selected for a scholarship at Juilliard. It was in the local paper. I'm more of a Bon Jovi fan
와,
myself.
잘했나 보다. 언제
Don't read the
생각했죠?
paper, do you? Yesterday, Monday the 9th at approximately 9 p.m. according to the coroner. We got a call from the mother just after 10 p.m.
오케이.
In her bedroom,
방에서.
she was naked. Strangled.
어?
No signs of sexual activity of any kind. It was a weird scene to look at.
와, 뭐야?
There was one thing, but it's strictly between you and me.
어?
Dorota had a gold coin in her mouth.
금방?
I'm being serious now, Sam. Not a word of this. It's the one thing only the killer would know.
와, 뭔데?
Do I have an alibi for last night? Do I?
혹시 모르니까.
Okay. I was here, and there are video monitors that will prove it. Thanks for ruling me out, genius. Not much. Perhaps you should do some investigation?
찾아가자.
Maybe it's true that the devil looks after his own.
게스트하우스. 오케이.
Tonight's the night. It's been building
일단은
up
다
in me for
만나보자.
the last 8 days. So tonight,
일단은
I assume you've been to see Chief DuPont already.
오케이. 부탄을
Not
알았네.
really. I'm sure she was a precious lamb, though.
양이요?
Yes, a lamb. Young. Innocent. Lambs get slaughtered, though, don't they?
말을 좀 어제 사인되지 않았나요?
Yes, that's a good description. Actually, I thought she was a bit slutty, to be honest.
천막? 뭐야, 뭐 무슨 시점이 갑자기 왜?
Sorry. I'm gossiping. I don't want to talk ill of the dead. Ask her boyfriend.
남자친구가 있어? 어디서 찾죠?
Oscar lives at the vicarage
Oscar?
next to the church.
어.
Don't tell him I sent you, though. I'm sure he's sick of seeing people already.
어. 다른 사람 어떤 사람인가요?
Tarot readers. I'm thinking of
점쟁이들.
asking them to leave, actually.
어. 그들이 왜 떠나기 원하나요?
Because they may have killed someone.
어.
It's not great for my reputation, is it? Stay at Violet's, the home of killers and hobos.
살인자?
It's not the first time I've harbored killers, Sam.
어?
I'm sure it won't be the last.
뭐야? 어젯밤에 뭐 하고 있었죠?
It's the strangest thing. I honestly don't remember.
어?
But I imagine I was here or getting groceries somewhere.
알리바이가 없네. 부잣집에 간 적
I've
있네?
driven by it. Never actually been in it.
어허. 아,
I
약을
take
먹었구나.
clozapine. I think they're for anxiety.
불안증이 있어?
I'm a very anxious person.
아. 조현병 있구나.
I don't know, Dr. Sam. You tell me.
오케이.
that is good. I don't know how many the beast could take.
레인을 얻는
You must
거?
be a new guest. Or you're burglaring us. I'm Rain, by the way.
Hi. Nice to meet you. 전 쌤입니다.
Pleased to meet you, Sam. Enjoy your stay. The hot water goes off at 9, by the way. So it's cold showers from there on
아, 이런 날씨에는
in. It
좋구나.
really bugs me.
장난이에요. 추워요. 도타에 대해서 뭘 알고 있죠?
I didn't know her. I know she was called Dorota Shaw.
쇼?
She was young, had red hair, a talented musician.
빨간 머리? 뮤지션? 변호사랑 어떤 관계도 없습니까?
No, not at all. You're completely barking up the wrong tree there.
사연자 할 법한 얘기네요.
Spoken like the true killer. Posing as a detective, trying to frame someone else for the murder.
어허이. 어젯밤에 뭐 있었죠?
I was in my room. Praying, actually.
기도?
I don't believe in God, but I was still praying. It didn't work.
뭔가 효과가
My
없던가요?
prayer that the girl would be safe.
아. 현재 어떻게 얘기하죠?
We did a reading. A group reading,
단체로?
actually. With a special tarot deck.
타로 반. 그룹프가
The
뭐야?
three of us get together and read the same cards.
아, 세 명이서.
Bronwyn says it makes the whole thing stronger or more powerful or something. But I'm pretty sure I'd get the same answers just on my own.
뭐죠?
Mercury, It's not exactly from here. With a normal tarot deck, you'd have the question, so you'd be the querent. With Mercury, it gives you the question and the answer. The cards themselves kind of change. It's a special deck.
저 스페셜하네. 볼 수 있을까요?
I don't have it at the moment. Bronwyn has it.
아, 오케이.
And my victims. No true innocents have been fed to the beast, though that...
Sam.
Hi.
I'm sensing you're not here for a reading.
해석관에 몇 가지
Chief Dupont thinks
있겠습니다.
I did it. I'm hoping you'll convince him otherwise. All I'm asking is that you dig a little deeper than the chief. I had nothing to do with Dorota's death. We saw danger in the cards and we tried to stop it.
진짜요?
Trust me, Sam. We're on the same team.
아하. 어디 있었죠?
In my room reading, I found a trashy romance novel under the bed.
로맨스 소설?
I'm assuming it's Violet's. It's all swooning heroines and brooding vampire Casanovas. Thank God Lexi saved me.
밤새도록
No,
방했다고요?
not at all. Lexi popped in and we chatted for a bit, but that's all.
오케이.
I said the book was trashy.
어?
Look at this place. If her guest house is anything to go by, Violet's the opposite of trashy.
어떻게
We saw it in the
얘기했죠?
cards, not images, feelings, impressions. Tarot can be very powerful.
누군지 물어볼 수
Not
있나요?
these cards.
없나요?
They only tell us what they want us to know.
mercury 타로 카드를 볼 수 있나요?
Mercury? Sure. I'll just get it.
오케이.
It feels a bit sacrilegious just spreading it out to show you. It doesn't really answer questions, it more asks them. Do you want it to ask you a question, Sam?
Sure.
It wants to know if you're happy being the person you are now.
행복하냐고? 별로인 것 같은데요?
Mercury agrees with you. It's nice that you're being honest with me and with yourself.
끝이야?
My hand seized him with strength many times.
렉시.
Hi. Sam, is it? Come on in. Make yourself at home. Mi casa es su casa. Come on.
도타 아는
I don't know
사람이야?
anyone in this town, except for Bronwyn and Rain, obviously, and Violet, and the Chief, and now you. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous.
오케이. 어떻게 알았죠?
Good old-fashioned fortune-telling. Well, kind of. We drew a card each and smushed them all together. Do you know what the most dangerous tarot card is?
죽음의 카드?
Everybody thinks that. It's such a cliche. The death card doesn't even mean death. Most of the time.
가장 위험한 카드가 뭐죠?
The Five of Swords. I think so anyway. There's nothing more dangerous than someone taking whatever they want, no matter the cost.
짤 위에 5번째 공카드를 뽑았죠.
Yeah, I did. Rain got the Knight of Wands, that's Dorota, and Bronwyn got the Ten of Swords, which is, well,
뭐야?
you know,
예?
swords in general are bad.
오케이. 어젯밤 뭐 하셨어?
I was in my room all night with Bronwyn. We were painting our nails.
에? 혼자 좀 옵시다.
No, I mean, yeah, I've already cleaned it off.
그 소리 못 들었는데? 브로인한테 매니큐어를 아까 전에
She's like my big sister, so pretty well.
그녀가 도로타를 죽였을까요?
No,
오겠을 때 왜 왔나요?
the cards told us to. Well, the cards in Rain. Tarot gives us a rough direction and he narrows it down with some astrological jiggery pokery. He's basically a walking esoteric library. And if that sounds dull, let me reassure you, it is.
매니큐어 왜 지웠을까? 카드가 시킨 대로 한 겁니까?
No? Well, yeah. Well, no. We have a job to do.
일이요.
I didn't say job. I said job.
어리요?
Okay. We make a cheese obelisk a job, and depending on the shape of that job, we get different answers to questions.
오, 거짓말하고 있군요.
No, you don't.
뭐지?
Because there will be a next time
다 수상해.
and another after that.
다 만났으니까 일단 방어하겠습니다.
Find somewhere safe to transition. You're not a superhero.
오. 어? 아, 이렇게. 일단은 렉시로 바꿔가지고.
Hi, I'm Lexi. I'm Lexi.
오케이. 퇴장하고.
Soak in a hot bath to restore the circulation to his extremities, and after that, well, he needed a new coat.
What's up, Lexi? I'm sensing something's on your mind.
뭐 있을 것
I'm
같아.
worried about our alibi.
Don't worry about that. We don't have anything to hide. You're just fine.
Do you think Sam suspects?
Maybe. But it'll be difficult to prove.
Slayer had never been merciful.
Lane.
Something's weird, isn't it? Ron seems strange today.
어?
How are you?
좀 어때?
Do you think Bronwyn might get falsely imprisoned? It happens all the time.
Are you looking to take over?
너가 받으려고?
No. I'm just worried.
From the Jessichin.
Hello, Lexi. What can I do for you?
Please don't ask us to leave.
그렇지 말아주세요. 경찰이 못해.
The police want alibis from every...
Well, I don't have one. I literally can't remember what I was doing.
Please don't ask us to leave.
Have you been speaking to Sam? You're safe for the minute.
오케이.
If one of your crew did murder Dorota, you can't really stay here, can you?
Cross section of frontal lobe, nasal cavities.
손을 봐서 반장이 돼서 한 거 보자.
Hi,
하이.
Hi, I'm Chief
유튜버
DuPont.
반장. 좋아.
It is nothing more than a prison for your consciousness.
Who knows whether you've made the right decision or not, Claude?
How's Bronwyn been?
어떻게 알고 있어?
Overly nice. She's covering her tracks well if she has anything to hide.
What was it I asked you to do
다시요.
again?
내가 당신이 뭘 하려고 했었죠?
You just told me to report back to you if I noticed anything suspicious. Good grief, Claude. You're a bit young to be losing your marbles already.
What were you doing last?
뭐 했었죠?
Lord, we've been through this. I honestly don't remember. I checked my diary and there's no entry, so I was probably
반장한테도 기억이 안
here,
난다니까
as
진짜.
always.
How can you not
어떡해.
remember?
I don't know.
아,
Which is exactly what I said in
네.
my statement.
똑같이 말하니까 이것도 믿어줘야 될 것
Don't
같긴
try and
한데.
get me to contradict myself.
조현병 때문에 와.
What was the object used for, would you think?
헷갈리시나?
Only use I can see is maybe
Chief DuPont. What a pleasant surprise. I think we've covered just about everything twice over, but if you think I'm hiding something...
Who are you really, Bronwyn Castle?
당신 진짜 누구야?
Does it bother you, Chief DuPont, knowing there are things in this world that aren't black and white? You don't know what to file me under, and that makes you uncomfortable. Or perhaps you've already made up your mind about me. Why don't you tell me who you think I am?
You're a con artist.
어?
You're a con.
I haven't asked anyone for a penny.
Names
오케이.
ingrained in the mangle.
레인.
Good evening, Chief DuPont.
Dorota's family. What does the Tara...
한번 접근 적 있어?
Not since I've met her. She's a lawful good type character. If you play D&D.
Lexi ever been in trouble with the police?
I've never been convicted. No.
오케이.
Been
어떤
charged
접근 적
with-
있어?
My mind's gone blank.
Dorota's family. What does the
호텔
tarot say
가족들,
about them?
타로에서 가족들에 대해서 뭐라고 해?
I can do a reading if you want.
Yes.
It's the Five of Cups. It talks about loss and dealing with that loss. I don't think you need a tarot reader to interpret that one.
Okay.
Buddhist?
It could be, yes.
Lexi.
Oh, Chief Inspector, you gave me a shock. What is it? What have I done?
이렇게 해서 미안해.
Tell me about Bronwyn.
She's an Aquarius. Her favourite colour is green. What else do you need to know?
녹색을 좋아하고.
Is she your leader?
그냥 리더인가요?
Leader? This isn't a cult. She looks after me and Rain. Make sure we eat healthy and brush our teeth.
Why are you here?
뭐 있었지?
Nothing. I mean, I was here all night. This cat's on her. Bron can vouch for me.
Why are you here?
왜 있지?
Well,
여기?
it's not for the nightlife, I can tell you that. This is where the cards told us to go. I guess you could call it destiny.
Do you know anyone here?
안 사있나요?
No, I can honestly swear I don't know any Augustivs? Augustonians? Augustins until we got here.
퇴짜.
This curiosity shop is now closed.
와, 방해가 있습니다. 더 모르겠는데? 일단 바꾸자.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn. I'm Bronwyn.
하이. 가지고
Trails from my gun. 6 weeks of cheating husbands
같은
and damsels
사람끼리
in distress.
말하자.
Ron, are you okay?
I'm not okay.
나 괜찮아.
Good. It's not our fault this stuff happens. We're just the messengers.
메시지?
We've seen a lot.
Are you asking me or telling me? Yes, we've seen a lot of stuff. You seem weird. Just go and regroup or something, then come back and make me feel better about myself.
You're supposed to have that power. They tell you to do something and then
Lane.
Ron, something doesn't feel right.
Why?
I don't know what exactly, but it's not right.
Thoughts on Dorota?
Well, it's hard to say with just one victim. Musical talent, red hair. If there's another, there will be a pattern. Do you think it's another right?
A right?
As in the same thing we were chasing after in Birmingham? I suppose it doesn't really matter. Just have to try and stop it.
Stop it? Birmingham?
The Traveller? Dead girls? Ring any bells?
Traveller?
여행자들?
Bron, you're acting weird. Are you still you?
Of course.
Stop freaking me out. It's not cool in this current climate.
드립해서 와 버릴 건 버려야지. 맞네.
Yes, officer.
대디끼지 않은 걸
We've had a
물어봤을 때
report of gunshot.
Is
놀랐어.
there something I can help with, Miss Castle?
I hope we're not being too much.
It's very brave of you to tell the chief that Dorota will be murdered and then stick around afterwards. I'd have run for sure.
You strike me as someone brave. Why would I run?
You're prime suspect, aren't you? You look strong enough to strangle another woman.
어?
If you're innocent, a jury would probably convict you.
말 좀
Even if I'm
심하게
innocent.
Well, if you can't pay for your rooms, you might just find out.
와 뭐야? 개무서워.
Be quicker, or maybe run. The window, I could
아니
jump.
주인장이 왜
See?
이렇게 무서워? 주인을 바꾸자. 게스트 주인.
Hello, I'm Violet.
Violet.
I'm Violet.
Okay.
It does, she winks. So, I was wrong. Apparently the quilt could have some...
You don't trust me, do you, Violet? Is it because I read tarot? Why don't you let me pull a card for you?
궁금해하다.
No, thank you.
Great. What do you want to know about?
The murder.
살인?
Interesting choice. So do the cards. 8 of Wands. Everything's happening all at once. We have to act fast, or at least someone does.
Did you sleep well?
Yes, thank you.
I didn't see you yesterday evening.
혹시
I stayed in my room. You can ask Lexi. That reminds me, I think I found a book of yours. It's called He Came Through the Shadows.
What makes you think it's mine?
Your name's written on the inside cover.
Okay.
Looking at my gun, but I just shot you.
Elaine.
Mrs. Gallagher, an unexpected pleasure.
How long are you planning to be here?
In town? I really don't know. Until the tarot tells us to leave, or you kick us out, obviously.
How did you know Dorota was going to die? Why do you think the police suspect Bronwyn?
Now that's a very good question.
Okay.
Logically speaking, you'd assume all three of us were in on it. Or none of us.
Drills a finger to beckon me over. Come here. I move towards her.
Done.
Because I want...
Hello, Violet. Is everything okay? Ignore the mess. I was just going to tidy it up.
Oh.
Did you have a...
Great, thanks. The room's really lovely.
But you weren't in this room, were you? I didn't see you around. But you weren't in this room.
I stayed here. I was playing solitaire with Bronwyn.
You weren't painting your nails?
매니큐어는 싫지 않나요?
Painting my nails? No. Oh, yeah, that too. How do you know about that?
I like to know what goes on.
I'll be sure to remember that when I write your Yelp review.
오.
There's a huge queue.
그렇네. 아.
Now when she gets to the cashier, she realizes she's
변신했던 거 왜
left her.
이정없지 내가?
Hello, I'm Rain.
Rain. 시험 들어왔네. 오케이, 그러면 다시 레인으로 바뀌어서 가자.
Hello, I'm Rain.
Of course. There's an unresolved issue here, but it's related to shock.
Rain, I'm so worried about Bronwyn. What are we going to do?
Why?
Why are you worried?
The chief thinks she killed Dorota.
Maybe she did kill...
That's not even funny, Rain. Bronwyn's the least murdery person we know. But okay, let's say she did do it. What possible reason could she have for killing Dorota?
Psychopathic tendency? Crime of passion?
Maybe. Maybe Bronwyn and Dorota were secretly lovers.
Huh?
And Bronwyn found out that Dorota was seeing someone else and killed her in a jealous fit of rage. Or maybe it's just another one of your twisted late night fantasies, in which case, leave me out of it.
있었나 본데.
Relates to needs and desires. So Gabby, what...
Have you met the new detective yet? We're basically under 24-hour surveillance now.
Do you think Sam's onto us?
Onto what exactly?
The real reason? What we did? Our role in the murder?
We just predicted murder. It's a prophecy, not a to-do list. I don't want to look like we're hiding something, but at the same time...
We're hiding something?
We're being cautious. We said one thing to the chief and look where that got us now. I don't think August is ready for any more strange.
Okay.
A relationship, perhaps, where you feel
안 계시네.
other rather than actually
오케이,
having
한 방에 다
your
들어온 것
own
같은데?
identity.
그러면 돌아와서
Equal, and you should be loved.
It's 6 o'clock, and you're listening to Radio August. Police investigating the murder of Dorota Shaw are appealing to the community to help catch her killer. The body of 21-year-old Miss Shaw, an accomplished cellist, was found in her home last night. Police are describing the murder as a violent and despicable act. Monroe.
It's just terrible. Meanwhile, out of respect for the victim and her family, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced shortly, so do stay tuned to Radio August for updates.
I heard Dorota Shaw was due to play this weekend.
At the Tulip Festival?
Indeed. I understand why they'd want to postpone it.
Why?
Tonight the weather will be mostly dry and warm, but be on the lookout for dark clouds on the horizon, as there may be scattered showers. Best take an umbrella, Monroe, so you don't get wet.
I like getting wet. That's 6 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
오케이. 수사 계속 해보자.
It's very creepy, but it's kind of my territory. It's very Poe-esque.
Absolutely.
궁금한 게 많아.
Different rooms.
Before you even Open your mouth. I'd just like to remind everyone around here that I did not kill Dorota. Question after question after question after question.
Oh.
If Chief DuPont thought it was me, I'd still be at the station. So can we please talk about something else?
오. 스트레스 받나 보다. 오, 죄송해요.
Perhaps she's experiencing
아는 것 같은데?
issues in different aspects.
렉시.
It's a perpetual
뭐야? 레인? 뭐야?
each aspect of her life. That's why she hasn't filled those holes.
그러네? 뭐야?
Is that houses represent your soul and sense of self. So
깜짝 놀라자.
It's 6 o'clock and you're listening to Radio August. Police investigating the murder of Dorota Shaw are appealing to the community to help catch her killer. The body of 21-year-old Miss Shaw, an accomplished cellist, was found in her home last night. Police are describing the murder as a violent and despicable act. Monroe.
it's just terrible. Meanwhile, out of respect for the victim and her family, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced shortly, so do stay tuned to Radio August for updates.
I heard Dorota Shaw was due to play this weekend.
At the Tulip Festival?
Indeed. I understand why they'd want to postpone it. Tonight the weather will be mostly dry and warm, but be on the lookout for dark clouds on the horizon, as there may be scattered showers. Best take an umbrella, Monroe, so you don't get wet.
I like getting wet. That's 6 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
오케이. 다음 장.
On his chest, her mottled face.
Any more news on Oscar Wainwright?
당신 유명해 누구 있죠?
Just the tarot readers. No one else is remotely suspicious compared to them.
도요타의 가족은 어떤가요?
Dorota's an only child. She lived with her mum and dad. Monday night was movie night, so they'd go and watch the 8 o'clock at the Odeon. Dorota would get the house to herself. They're devastated, naturally. They left town to stay with relatives. They didn't do it, Sam. Although, perhaps I should have made them stay. Rain says he was praying in his room, alone. Nobody corroborates. Bronwyn and Lexi say they were in the same room last night. Shame they can't agree which one. The tarot readers mentioned Birmingham. You're looking into it. There's some talk about a traveller.
여행자.
Whatever that is. Dorota's boyfriend Oscar is in the clear as far as I'm concerned, but I'm still waiting to hear what he tells you. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. That's it.
Okay.
He's still.
오스카.
Who are you?
저는 쌤이다. 수사 사건 때문에 이 집안에서 저를 구했죠.
Right, because the local police are so rubbish. It's been a day, a whole day.
오, 뭐야 이 자극은. 어제 도르타를 만나요?
Yeah, I went round there in the afternoon.
오후에.
Parents were at work, and we were, hanging out. I left at about 5.
어제 9시에 어디 있었죠?
Playing football. It was just 5-a-side. Finished at about 9:30. I called her, but she never picked up.
도르타 얼마 사귀었나요?
Not long, a couple of months maybe.
한두 달.
We did care for each other.
반지까지 있네. 많이 사랑한 것 같기도 하고. 알 수 있을까요?
Oh, no one. She was really popular.
인기가 많았구나. 도타 방에 사연자가 숨었을까요?
What, you mean watching us? That's disturbing. No, it couldn't have been. The only place he could have hidden would be in the closet. And
창벽?
I suppose someone could have hidden in the closet.
잠백에는 옷장 안에.
Yeah, it's big enough for 2 people to have sex in. Not far.
도타가 실험을 좋아하는.
She had a few kinks, nothing weird.
변태?
Yeah, a band from the 60s. I'm not discussing this with you.
도타 옷장에 뭐 했었나요?
Clothes, mainly. I did see something that freaked me out a bit. She had a wedding dress in there.
웨딩 드레스?
She knew I'd seen it, but we never talked about it. Not even as a joke.
도타 분이 어떤
Not much.
사람인가요?
They always seemed happy to see me. I don't think they meant it. They wanted Dorota to focus on her music.
Raised his foot. It would have to be a good one.
오스카 괜찮은데?
Harder even than a magpie. One and
한정말이
done.
왔어. 오스카는 일단은 명단을 제외해도 상관없을 것 같은 느낌이었어. 지금 바이올렛은 심기가 불편하고 지금 기억력이 안 좋으셔. 그리고 조현병이 있기 때문에 기억이 별로 안 날 수도 있어. 그래서 그 색깔인 거야. 렉시, 레인, 렉시
Hi Sam, back from war already?
도대체 남자친구 알고 있었네?
No, I think Bronwyn met him though.
어? 뭐 때문에요?
You'd have to ask her or him. It's not my place to say.
어? 어젯밤에 자기 방에 쓴 양신밤이 아니라.
Oh, yeah, that's right. All these rooms look the same. Sorry.
진짜로 어디
I
있었습니까?
was in Bron's room. Ask her.
여행자에서 말해보세요.
That's a really old role-playing game, isn't it?
레이는 나한테 얘기했어요.
What did he now? Well then, you know what I know. I guess you must be a part of our inner circle.
어?
How does it feel?
게임이 좋네요.
Cheeky. Are you flirting with me?
어? 혹시?
Oh dear, am I blushing again? There's a murder to solve. Maybe you should do that first, then me. No, not like that.
한번 찔러봤는데 이거 좀 아닌 것 같은데? 시작하니까 레이부터 가겠습니다.
What can I do for you?
그러게 타로를 통해 어떻게 도로타 이름을 알아냈죠?
We didn't. Lexi used a Ouija board to get the
아
name.
렉시가 알아냈구나. 종깨판?
It's Lexi's thing. I don't personally go near them, but in this case,
신기하다.
it did help.
저절로 했었네.
No, Lexi needs to give it context from the
어떻게
tarot
이걸 딱
reading.
아냐고.
A lot of the time, it comes up with nothing, or a sordid comment directed at Lexi.
아 뭐야?
I think that's why she keeps using it, to be honest.
이게 가능한 일이야 진짜?
Once we thought there was going to be a murder, Lexi used the Ouija board to find out the victim's name. It spelled out the rota.
어떻게 결정하죠?
Just... This is going to sound weird.
아, 이해해볼게요.
Most people believe Ouija boards contact the dead. So if Lexi contacts a dead person, that person needs to know what happens in the future.
와, 뭐야 이게?
Ergo, maybe the person she's contacting is from the future.
아, 그게 가능해?
A time traveler who died here.
그래서 여행자랄까, 시험 여행자.
Yes. Well, not just time travel, time and space travel is also possible. If we accept the fact there are multiple realities, we must also accept there are others like us who found a way to travel between these realities.
와. 일단 렉시 말로.
We're trying to save people.
일단 버리겠습니다. 이거는 좀 어려운 것 같아가지고.
Birmingham. We couldn't save anyone there either. The problem with travelers is.
거기 반장님이 거기 한번 수사해 보러 가겠는데.
Let's put a pin in this one, Sam.
병이모? 여행자?
Let me ask Bronwyn. If she says it's okay to talk about it, it's okay to talk about it.
Okay.
It's so much nicer.
Thank you for your dreams.
없지야.
Welcome to Poe's Curiosity Shop.
Hi. 도우타의 남자친구 알고 있나요? 알고 있다고 하는 것 같은데.
He came to see me.
만나러 왔다고?
He wanted to know that she was okay, spiritually speaking.
그가 도우타에 얘기한 적 있나요?
He confided in me quite a bit, actually.
꽤나.
He seemed to appreciate having someone to talk to, and he knew I couldn't tell anyone what he said.
근데 털어봐요.
Oh, Sam. You know I can't do that. Tarot reader client confidentiality.
오케이.
It's Lexi's. I like to think it works the way most metaphysical things work. Through energy.
와우, 그런 능력이 있어요. 에너지?
Everything is energy. You, me, that chair. If you focus hard enough on something, you attract energy, like an electrical current that connects A to B and lights up a bulb.
당연하죠 그건.
She gets easily confused. Youth of today.
사실대로 말해.
Fine. Jeeve Dupont was breathing down our necks, so we thought it would be simpler if we stuck together. If these walls weren't separating our rooms, then technically it'd be true. To protect Lexi. None of this is her fault, and she gets anxious easily. I was just trying to take the pressure off.
착한 것 같기도 하고 이러면 안 되긴 한데.
I never usually lie.
역시
Rain's a big boy, he can handle himself. Besides, I'd be highly suspicious if Rain claimed to be doing anything else other than reading on a Monday night. That's pretty much all he does every night.
Okay.
Recognize anyone in the photos. I'm trying to...
바이올렛 주인장님, 주인님. 여기 주인이죠.
She flaunts herself. Her body.
어?
Had boudoir photographs taken.
아 진짜?
Who do you think those photos were for, Sam? Her mother.
노린 것 같나요?
Ask Zach Weston. He took them.
웨스트?
Zach's the local photographer.
아 사진사예요.
You should go and talk to him, Sam. You're good at talking.
둘 어디에 있는지 어떻게 알아?
At Weston's Photographic? Off the high road? It's late, but he's always there.
오케이. 이거 어디에 있는지 내가 어떻게 알아요? 알아야 하나요?
I have a good memory. I'm still holding grudges from when I was 4.
아니 기억력이 좋으면서 그걸 어제 기억을 못한다고?
Vicar's son. No, as far as I can tell, Oscar is a good boy.
확실하네,
But we've got
오스카는
different
착한
faces
사람이네.
now, haven't we, Sam?
어?
The masks we wear. I could be a satanic cultist behind closed doors, but you'd never know, would you, Sam?
That's happened in your past, and you feel overwhelmed by the emotion.
Your ability isn't endless. It will run out at some point.
아 고갈돼? 일단 비밀을 말할 수 있게 해보자.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn. I'm Bronwyn.
그러니까 내가 쌤이니까 나한테
Please don't hesitate to reach out to those that you love.
You're so right, Monroe, and I think...
왜?
You can tell Sam about Birmingham.
그러니까 이걸 말해줘야 돼.
Well, what can I tell Sam that you haven't already?
You know Sam likes a fact check.
팩트체크 맞아.
I don't really know Sam. But if you're sure, then I guess I'm sure.
What did you tell the police you were...
I told them the truth. That I was in my room. I'm not sure if they can fact check it, but it's the only alibi I've got. Kind of wish we'd all stuck together now.
When should we do another reading? The police think it's me, don't they?
Looks that way. Have you been feeling possessed lately?
Why possessed?
You're kidding, right?
A circular face?
레인. 만났구나. 미안하다. 순간
Maybe a
놀랐네.
shiny metal?
렛시.
Bron, I'm so glad you're here. We need to talk.
뭔데?
Is something wrong?
No one can hear us, right? I mean, I'm assuming this room isn't bugged, although knowing Violet, there's probably cameras everywhere.
You think Violet's a...
Probably. I don't know. She has that look about her, don't you think? Like she knows something she's not letting on. I wouldn't be surprised if there's cameras hidden in the wardrobe.
What have you got?
Nothing. Though I'd rather she didn't see me dancing around in my underwear. I only do that for people I love.
Do you love me?
Of course I do, Bron. See?
멈추야.
And now that's on film. I hope you enjoyed that, Violet. Listen, we need to talk about our alibi.
What about our...
I know you said it would be better if we said we were together, but lying about your alibi, that's pretty serious. Are you sure it was a good idea?
No, lying me. We should...
Then why'd you tell me to do it? We could have just told the truth. What will happen if they find out we're lying?
They won't find out. We'll be arrested.
강하게 하겠습니다.
Don't let them arrest me, Bron. You know I couldn't handle it. I'd cry so hard.
안돼. 미안해. 내가 미안해.
But it was used for telling.
I'm truly sorry about. I didn't see you.
What are you implying?
It's just suspicious.
I didn't even know the girl. You predicted her murder. Who's more suspicious?
강압적으로 나가보자.
I'm truly sorry.
I didn't really know her. I saw her pictures in the newspaper. Can't remember what for right now.
She's still the
때문에 기억을 하는 거 아닐까? 아닌가?
And I can't do
모르겠어.
without you, Poe.
일단 오스카?
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
근데 오스카로 뭐 할 리가 없잖아.
think it is.
Oh, wow.
그러면 만난 적 있다고 했지. 없네?
Object is.
뭐야?
Oscar Wainwright. What a surprise.
오스카는 할 일이 없구나. 맞네. 아니 만났다 해가지고 한번 확인하려고 했는데. 그러면 오케이. 반장? 그냥 쌤으로 가자. 가지고
Well done.
범인 진짜 모르겠어. 일단
Very good.
레인을 만나자. 이제 말할 수 있을 것 같은데.
Ancient Chinese, seated and howling.
이렇게 된다고. 그러면 반장 반장? 오케이. 레인으로 가자.
Hello, I'm Rain.
레인하고 오스카는 일단은 괜찮을 것 같긴
That
한데
some things are best
아직
left
배제시키면 안 돼.
unseen.
그냥 확실한 건 오스카는 아니다.
Rain, can I help?
About last,
Was there a problem?
my tap was dripping, but I fixed.
Dripping? Maybe I was in my bedroom.
오.
That's out of bounds to you.
Dark Night with Poe and Monroe.
Don't forget the group reading, Ray. By which I mean, if you see Lexi, tell her not to forget the group reading.
What's the
계획이
plan?
뭔데?
We still don't know what we're dealing with. There's every chance that it could just be a normal human murder.
What if it's not?
보통 현실가
Then we
아니야?
have to assume that it's some kind of traveler.
와 여행자?
Like in Birmingham?
From where, from when, we don't even know if it is a traveler yet.
모르는데.
Let's just get the group reading done. Maybe then we'll have some answers.
오케이.
Streets, and this old timer was out late. The youth's not.
렉시.
What do you think of?
Oh, I'll totally hit that. Apart from the whole investigating Bronwyn for
마음에
murder thing, of
든다고?
course. But that's a minor flaw. I can work around it.
I hear Sam likes you too.
왜? 그럼 솔직히 말해줄까? 일단 누려보고 싶어요.
Really? Well, you know, I'm not surprised. I am a total babe.
The road.
뭐야 그냥 기분 좋게 하고 얘기를 안 하네. 기분 좋아서 얘기할 줄 알았는데.
First time?
그러면 반장?
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
그러면
I went down to the churchyard where the winos hung out. There was
위인
a
받는 얘기
good
두 사람이야
chance one of
일단.
them would be sleeping it off in some quiet,
그러니까
sacred
애매한
corner.
얘기 둘. 오스카는 확실히
I
아니고.
found one.
Why is Sam still questioning me? Do I need to bring up Mr. Hedges again?
예?
Are you threatening me? Who is Miss? Are you threatening me?
Exactly.
What?
뭐라고요?
Mr. Hedges.
Hedges?
The man you asked me to put up, who then, you know, died.
어?
And then
And then we buried him together, so nobody would
와
find
뭐야?
any of this ringing any bells.
we buried some.
Not literally speaking. You took the body and you said you'd bury it, but, you know, I'm an accomplice. We
both be going down.
아, 둘이 뭔가 있네.
Narcotics, smothering my brain in cotton wool, and sat me in a corner
확실한
while they
건, 아, 두
decided
사람이
You have a
기억력이.
recognizable knock, Chief Dupont.
어?
I'll remember not to answer next time.
Do you know
죄송해요.
Dorota's boyfriend?
I've met him once, yes.
한번.
Unless I've got a body double walking around, yes. Just the once. We talked in confidence. You'll need to ask him if you want the juicy details.
오케이, 일단은
Maybe it's true that the devil.
무슨 알겠어. 쌤은 들어가자. 일단 중간 점검하자면 이 둘은 약간 수상해. 이번 사건하고 연관되지 않았을 것 같은데 예전 일이 있었을 것 같아 둘이. 그리고 여기서 세 명이서 타로를 해가지고 밝혀냈는데 렉시가 이름 알아내고 그런 걸 했다. 근데 오스카는 당연히 아니고 라는 제 추측이고.
They take the train down to King's Cross. More anonymous than the tube and
오스카
fewer
만났고
cameras.
강원장님 만났고. 이거 물으면 안 되지. 왜냐면 변하고 왔으니까 큰일 날 뻔했네.
Yep, that's what he told me too. Not a suspect.
오케이. 큰일 나고 이거는.
Figures. Got any proof?
아니요.
Get proof. Then I can haul them in. Rain says he was praying in his room, alone.
그것도 맞지.
Nobody corroborates. Roman and Lexi lied about their alibis. I'm thinking what to do about it.
그것도 맞아.
Apparently, Lexi used a Ouija board to get Dorota's name. The tarot readers mentioned Birmingham. You're looking into it. There's some talk about a traveller, whatever that is.
와우.
Oscar's not a suspect. He was playing football last night with lots of witnesses. According to Oscar, Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet, which
맞아, 그게 좀
is
이상해.
strange.
수상해.
Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. And finally, you pull the name Zach Weston from somewhere, saying he's the town photographer? I've never run into him. Still, I guess I'm not in the papers that much. That's it.
오케이.
The distraction passes, and the game resumes.
오스카 만났고.
He thinks he is stalking me, but I have a greater need of a quiet corner than he. From the clatter of the footsteps, there is only one person following me. That is good.
그러면
I don't know how many the beast could take. I want
만나보자. 말할 게 없나
them,
보네.
and they were young, strong, and used to.
나하고
It
말
was
다
worse
피해.
the second time. Hey, that I could live a normal life. Wrong. So.
오케이, 이거 물어보자.
Oh, it's just your run-of-the-mill spirit communication device. Want to know how it works? Cool, okay.
들어보겠습니다.
So Ouija boards send us messages from the spirit world, right? But where is the spirit world? I mean, there's planets and stars in space. The spirit world must be really far away beyond all that.
계속 하시네요.
With so far to travel, messages from the spirit world must take ages to get here. Like how light from the sun takes 8 minutes or something to reach us. You still with me?
Yes.
Oh, you're sweet. Where was I? Oh, so here's my point. The spirit world is actually several hours ahead of us. That's how we get messages about things that haven't happened yet. That's how we got Dorota's name. Because in the spirit world, she was already dead.
와.
I know, mind-blowing.
Huh.
I didn't. How did you find out? Am I in trouble?
오케이, 이걸로 하자.
Ron was worried about me not having an alibi. She was logged in doing phone readings, so she's alright. But there's nothing to prove that I was here. I was though, cross my heart and hope to die.
오케이.
I find myself wondering how many.
그러면
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
Violet.
Close. But everyone
That's the
since has put
dream,
themselves in my path. It's a way to live.
없네.
I tell myself the Slayer only takes
Lane.
I changed your sheets last night, and you
아
were.
진짜?
That's impossible. I was in that room praying the entire time, and those sheets have definitely not been changed, I can assure you. Are you trying to frame me?
For a moment, I think the footsteps are going to pass.
우리 사이 안 좋게 하는데 한번 가보겠습니다. 아,
before
오케이.
he doubles back. I take my time.
쌤으로 하자. 뭐 다한 것 같은데?
With anticipation within me.
It's 7 o'clock, and here's the latest August update. Chief DuPont of August Police is urging residents to be vigilant tonight following the brutal murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Whilst he stresses there is no immediate threat to the community at large, residents should be on the lookout until the killer is in police custody. Miss Shaw was found strangled in her bedroom home last night. Poe, I heard she was found by her mother.
Truly awful. Mother caught me up to all sorts of mischief in my bedroom. Also in the news, emergency services were called to the crossroads at Grange Avenue and Church Street following a collision between two cars. There are no reports of any serious injuries, but you might want to take a different route for now.
Oh no. It's going to be one of those nights, Poe.
Stay with me, doll. I'll keep you safe.
I'm not going anywhere. That's 7 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
오케이. 남자.
Ringside seat has
Jack.
the Terminator.
Sorry, we're closed. Come back tomorrow or make an appointment online.
사진작가. 당신이
Yes.
작가인가?
What do you want? The
오케이.
Shores. Oh, you mean that girl who got killed? What was her name? Dorothy?
알고 있는 거야? 도로타.
I see a lot of faces in my studio, but I'm not good with names. Wait. Dorota? I remember now.
도로타의 사진을 찍어줬다고요? 일단은 이 물어보지.
Here. I'm usually here most nights.
어디까지 일을 했나요? 그걸 할 사람 있나요?
Only the roof rats.
그걸 대답을 하는 거야?
For the August Chronicle, she won some sort of award. I remember her cello. It kept reflecting the flash and ruining the shot.
스튜디오 왔었나요?
No, I went to her house along with the reporter. It's better with these human interest stories to capture them in a natural habitat.
그냥 어디서 하는지 안다고요?
If you ask me to drive there without my sat-nav, no.
그때만 도로타를 만난 겁니까?
No, actually, I've been running a special offer on portraits since she came in for a studio session. Wait there.
한두 번이 아니구나. 사진?
As you can see, there's photos here. Her on the cello. This one's in colour. Beautiful hair.
머릿결?
Oh, legs wrapped around.
왜 저거 강조하고 있지?
Another one here. Oh, hang on. Do you see what I see?
똑같은 사진 같은데? 뭐가 있다? 땅에 있나? 없는데? 뭘로 보이시나요?
I think she's just a very attractive girl.
나 진짜
That's all.
장난쳐. 지금 사람이 죽었는데 너 지금 뭐 하는 거야?
What do you mean? Violet needs to mind her own business. I didn't want to mention them out of respect for the dead. You've heard of boudoir photography?
현장 사진이요?
It's all very tasteful. Boudoir photographs are all about leading the eye and letting the imagination do the work. Most photographers mess it up. It's not supposed to resemble a Victorian whorehouse.
도타는 그걸 왜 찾았을까요?
She didn't say. Her boyfriend, I assume. Would you like to see them?
네.
As you can see, it's all very artistic. Dorota was a natural. She lit up the front of the camera. Want to see the videos?
비디오까지 있어? 사진 작가 맞아? 비디오를 왜 사용해? 아니 잠깐만. 아니 비디오 뭐 어떤 비디오인데 대체?
Here they are. Oh, not that one. Ah.
뭔 소리야 진짜?
This is the one.
여자친구 있지 않아?
Here you go.
무슨 컴퓨터 사진이야? 안 봐. 근데 수사 때문에 봐야 되나 말아야 되나 이게? 잠깐만 헷갈리는데? 죄송합니다. 근데 일단은
This is the stuff.
어머 근데 이거 나는 잠깐만 옷장을 어떤 크기인지 보려고 했더니 그냥 비디오를 이 사람만 찍었네 그냥. 무슨 컨셉이 때 이런 걸 찍는 거야 대체? 알았어 그만 보여줘.
She's how you say
죄송합니다. 그 영상은 좀 죄송합니다.
Friends, yes. I know Violet very well.
얼마 좋은데?
Violet takes it very well, actually. I like him like that. With a frosty exterior comes a soft, warm center.
그래서 그 여자 사귄다고요?
Sorry, my analogy wasn't explicit enough for you. Yes, we have sex.
Curiosity shop is now.
뭔데? 안 만들 것 같은데?
You're listening to Radio August.
If you have anything else on Zach Weston, let me know.
어떤 걸 말할까? 근데 의심스러워 얘도. 반사님 약간 의심되긴 한데 이거부터 말해보자.
That's what he says, but no one can back him up. He's on my radar now.
동기?
I think you're supposed to tell me that. If he was taking photos of Dorota, maybe he fell for her, and the feeling wasn't mutual. Artists have muses, apparently. Wish I had one. And I'm all for a good boudoir picture, but who are they for? There's definitely a strong connection between those two there.
그러니까 커넥션 있었을 것 같긴 해. 야, 오스카 근데 사진학 같은 그런 거부터 간다고?
Well, unless they were for Oscar, I don't know. Unless there's someone else about to come out of the woodwork.
그러게
Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. Zach says he's sleeping with Violet, which I doubt. Zach did other photo sessions with Dorota. Boudoir. I wonder what else he's not telling.
왜 저런 사진을 찍었지?
Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. Bronwyn and Lexi lied about being together last night. You're still following up Birmingham. Keep me posted. Yeah, he mentioned the word traveller to me, but he's nothing. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. People would know that. That's it.
Okay.
I found one.
Guest house?
Opened the gates of madness and experienced the beast's feeding frenzy for the first time.
Do we really have to?
Yes. Sorry. 어쩔 수 없었어요.
How vulgar. Yes, I suppose that is what he'd say. But I've never let him lay a finger on me. He says we're in a relationship, but he doesn't act like it. He thinks he's irresistible to women.
그런가요?
No.
오 깜짝이야. 힐링 꼬마야? 너 누구니? 이 밤에 자야지. 왜 그래? 오 깜짝이야. 어른애 놀려. 이
I was very
깜짝이야. 너
lucky.
누구야 근데?
I was not connected.
깜짝이야.
We've got to stop meeting like this. Seriously though, Sam, I'm working. Can't it wait?
다 일하고
Just give me
있구나.
to wait, okay?
오케이.
It's been building up in me for the last 8.
레인. 이거부터 보자.
I met him yesterday, doing the rounds, looking for reading work. Actually, he...
만났구나.
Oh no. He did mention the rota.
어?
He said there was this girl he was planning to meet up with. Said she was alone every Monday night because her parents go to the cinema. Do you know what that means? It was the rota Shaw.
아.
Fine, Sam.
알려주나?
Birmingham. Mercury took us to Birmingham.
Yeah.
We didn't know what for. We never really know what for. But we turned up. It started with a girl, Ginny. She was South African. I only mention it because that was its thing.
그것?
Yeah. We didn't know at the time, but in hindsight, it was after South African girls. 3 to be exact. The Traveller wanted 3. You should ask Bronwyn.
Oh.
She's the one that knows about rights. I just know it normally involves 3, and all 3 share a common attribute.
와, 이렇게 돼 있구나.
I guess you might call them demons.
악마?
In as much as they can get inside us.
와우.
They come from other worlds.
와, 이런 세계는 진짜. 왜 악마들이죠?
Some religions talk of demons, but they don't actually exist. Travelers can get inside us and make it look like we're possessed. Hence the demons.
우리 안에 몸이네?
Yes, disturbingly.
와, 뭔데?
It's actually a lot more complicated than
왜
that.
복잡하게 돼 있어?
They choose a reality/universe where they actually evolve to become the person they're possessing. So they jump in a few million years before our timelines intersect.
쉬운 말로 하면?
They can't just jump into someone. It takes a few hours for that. They make the decision before they travel, which is why we can catch them.
바로 들어갈 수 없구나.
Yes, probably. The tarot doesn't just sat-nav us to normal murders.
오케이.
Over it, that I was
지금
okay,
보시는
that I could
여러분도
live a normal life.
추리하면서 누가
Wrong. So
됐는지
wrong.
범인을 한번 찾아보면서 하는 게 더 재밌을 것 같긴 합니다.
Sam, look, I can't talk right now. I'm doing phone readings.
Oh,
Gotta pay
sorry.
for a job somehow. Lexi's locked in till 8 too. I can sort you out afterwards, yeah?
죄송해요. 바쁘시군요. 만났구나. 죄송합니다.
But I learned pretty soon that it was futile.
바쁘니까 그러면 말할 수 있는 게
off from any close work.
위로 물어보자.
I'm Zach Weston.
Jack.
Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
오케이. 가보자고.
And of course, I will not tell them why.
Zach!
Jack.
What are you doing here? Quick, don't let anyone see you.
왜?
Why don't you want anyone to see me?
What? You're the one who said we shouldn't be seen together. What are you doing here?
그래서 그렇구나.
I wanted to make sure we...
What did you do? What did you say to Sam?
Everyone's talking about Dorota.
I know. But I suppose people like that attract trouble.
People like what?
사람들?
Is that why you killed her? People... Is that what...
That's not funny, Zach. What if Sam heard?
Are you happy Dorota's...
I didn't say that. But we both know what Dorota was like. She practically threw herself at you.
She didn't throw herself. Why'd you think...
The boudoir sessions. Some girls get the wrong idea. I saw how she was looking at you.
She wanted it.
You were there.
사진을 봤어?
I've seen all your photos, Zach. All of them.
다 봤구나.
I stagger into the killing ground.
다
For
모르지
a
않나?
moment, I think the
바쁘고
footsteps are
레인?
going.
Zach, let me stop you there. You are one creepy fellow. Now, I don't know what you had going on with Dorota, but I don't want anything to do with it. Do not come back here. Please.
With anticipation within me.
오케이.
Hey, mate.
쌤으로 가자. 아, 오케이.
Smoke.
다
In
수상한데?
the face, he looks rough.